Okay, hello grade 10s, soon to be grade 11 students of Spruce Grove Comp. We have recorded a little video just to have a chat with you about course selection for our 2021-2022 grade 11 year. So Mrs. Menny and I are here just to walk you through course selection. In a normal year, we would be calling you all down to the gym, we'd have Chromebooks set up, and we'd be going through this with you and doing course selection. Of course, due to our AHS COVID protocols, we cannot have you all in the gym at the same time, and we need to maintain cohorts. So we've shifted gears a little bit. We're going to walk you through course selection on this video. And then following that, we will have another video that Mr. Robertson is making sent out to you and your parents so you can do your course selection at home with your parents. And we will get you all ready to go for your grade 11 year. So let's get started. First step in course selection is registration. So if you chat with your parents and they have not yet done your Power School registration, please make sure you make that a priority. Course selection can happen without being registered, but the priority for course selection is going to go to those students who are already registered. So you want to make sure your Power School registration is done, that you've confirmed you're coming to the comp for next year, and then you're going to go ahead and select your courses. If you're having problems with that process, no problem. Give the school a call, 780-962-0800, and all our secretaries can help walk you through that. There's no reason for you not to get registered. We can help you. So let's move on to course selection. By the end of grade 10, so in a few short weeks, you should have earned 40 credits or more. If you are sitting at less than 40 credits by the end of grade 10, that means that you have missed some module work or you failed a course, and we need to look at some credit recovery there. So you want to be looking at, for the end of grade 10, making sure that you have all your grade 10 cores. So that means your English, social, science, math, and for our French immersion students, your FLA. Also, grade 10s, you know that we give phys ed and comm in grade 10 at the comp, so you need to make sure that you've completed those courses and passed both. You are not given the priority as a grade 11 student to get into those courses. If you haven't gotten into any of those courses or you're missing any of those courses, you have a couple options. You're going to need to register for summer school, or you're going to have to make the selection with your 20 levels for next year. Summer school is offered through Connections for Learning. So you're going to Google Connections for Learning. They have a programs tab. Under that, you're going to find summer school and you're going to do that registration. If you're planning on retaking a course in summer school, you need to get in there and register immediately because their registration opened on April 7th and they have limited space. So make sure you go ahead and do that as soon as possible. So moving on, if you failed the course, we have some options for you. You're going to have to take that course again if it's a core, because you have to have that course to move on to the 20 level. So your options would be, like we talked about, to register for the 10 level and the 20 level for your grade 11 year. So for example, if you failed Social 10-2 in grade 10, you would have to register for Social 10-2 and Social 20-2 on the course selection that is getting sent home. So make sure you ensure that you have the prereq, which would be the 10 level, in order to register for the 20. And that's if you're not going to do it in summer school and get it out of the way over summer. Please just register for both anyways, just in case something happens in summer school, just so we cover off our bases and make sure you have a spot. The other option some of you might have available to you is to register for the 20 level and get the retroactive credits, but that would be in a lower level. So for example, if you took English 10-1 and you didn't do well, but you got a mark between 45% and 49%, you could have two choices here. You could re-register for English 10-1 and English 20-1 if you really want that -1 stream. Or you could look at registering in English 20-2, and then when you pass the 20-2, you'll get the retroactive credits for English 10-2. This is only an option if your mark is between a 45% and a 49%. So please make an appointment to see myself or Mrs. Menny if you think that's a choice you want to make, and we'll just have a conversation about post-secondary goals, marks, and where you're sitting to make sure we make the best selection for you. And I'm going to throw it over to Mrs. Many here to talk about your diploma requirements.
Hi, I'm Miss Many. I'm your school counselor. So one of the things you want to be thinking about when you're registering for your classes is your diploma requirements. What do you need by the end of grade 12? So again, you need to be getting to that 30 level in both English and social, either the -1 or the -2. As long as you're getting to the 30 level in either of those, that'll give you your 15 credits to graduate. You're also going to want to be taking math and science to the 20 level, so 10 credits in math, 10 credits in science. And we do the phys ed and comm in grade 10. So like Ms. Nielsen said, if you didn't complete those this year, you should really be looking at summer school. Those classes fill up fast, or making sure you try to get in them in grade 11, but that's not always a priority. So I would highly recommend the summer school option. You also need 10 credits in a CTS, fine arts, or second language, or phys ed. So again, if you didn't complete that this year in grade 10, you didn't get your modules from some of your option courses, you'll be looking to retake a grade 10 option course and a 20 level option course. Make sure that you have at least 2 other grade 12 courses, especially if you're not planning on taking math or science to the 30 level. You're going to want to make sure some of your options go right to the 30 level. If you did not like the options you took this year, this is your chance to try something new, register for the grade 10 option and the grade 11 option, so you can be back on track to have that 30 level option by the end of grade 12. In the end, we're looking at 100 credits. Most of you will get there. It's just making sure that you have the right courses in the right spot. You're also going to want to consider what you're doing for post-secondary or the world of work after high school. If you're looking to go to university, most universities require you to have -1 English. So that being a priority, if you did not do well in that, you might want to look at retaking it. Or if you're in the -2 section and you're planning to try to get to 30-1, it's really important that you make an appointment so that we can talk about the steps to get you there. So we've included the diagrams so that you can see the English and social streams. You do not need to be in the same level for both. You can be in a -1 level for English or social, and then the -2 level for the opposite. But do keep in mind that that -1 level is for university, and the -2 can get you into colleges and world of work, and also get you your diploma. So depending on where you want to be. You'll also be looking at teacher recommendations. So whichever level you did this year, if you did -2 and you passed, then you would go to the 20 level -2. If you did -1 and you passed, you would go into the 20-1, but also based on your teacher's recommendations on how they think you will be successful in the next level. For math, if you took the 10-3 math, you would be moving into the 20-3 and then hopefully the 30-3. That is the trades level math that you would need for most trades that you would want to go into. If you took 10C math, you would follow your teacher's recommendations on whether you're going into 20-2 or 20-1 or 20-3. You could be recommended for any one of those streams. They are based on how well you did in 10C and where your teacher feels you'd be most successful, but they also want to be considering what you would need for post-secondary. Both the 20-2 and the 20-1 are university level streams. So if you're thinking for post-secondary, both the -1 and the -2 level will get you into university. However, different programs require different math levels, so that'd be something we'd want to talk about and investigate. If you're looking at science, if you took the Science 14 this year, you would register for Science 24. That will get you your graduation requirement and get your diploma. If you're looking at Science 10, you're going to follow the recommendation of your teacher, either into Science 20, Bio 20, Chem 20, or Physics 20. I recommend if you're going to post-secondary that you take at least 2 sciences, especially if you don't know what you want to do. Some students do take 3 sciences. That'll be up to you and your path for what you want to do after high school. At no time would you really need to take all four, so you do not need to register for Science 20, Bio 20, Chem 20, and Physics 20. That would be redundant. But if you're unsure of which one you need going after high school, please come and see me and we can talk about it. If you're looking to go into the trades, most trades do recommend a minimum of Science 10. So if you did do the 1424, but you do think you want to do a trade, we might want to make a plan for how we would go back and take Science 10 when we're ready.
New for next year, we have offered a new option for grade 11 students for science. So I just want to go over that briefly. This is a really exciting option. If you are interested in taking Biology 20 and you're also really passionate about ComTech, this is something you should consider. So we're calling it Project-Based Biology 20. So it is a alternative version of Bio 20. You're following the same curriculum, same learning outcomes. You will still have exams. I know it's sad, but it is a really cool option that will allow you to be producing some really awesome projects in conjunction with ComTech. So again, I can't say it enough, ComTech and Project-Based Bio 20 are co-requisites, which means you need to register for both. You can register for any level of ComTech. So if you haven't done ComTech yet, you didn't get in this year, but you're really interested in it, you could register for ComTech 10, or if you already did one level of ComTech, you could register for ComTech 20. And so you're going to register for that and the project-based bio if this is interesting to you. You'll do the biology work in your bio class, and then you'll have ComTech scheduled at the same time where you'll do the project portion of the Bio 20 project based. So you'll still be earning your 5 credits from Biology 20 and your 5 credits from ComTech, but you will be using those ComTech modules to work on your bio projects, if that is clear enough. I hope, Mrs. Many, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so again, if you're interested in Bio 20 and you like ComTech, this is a really cool option. If we get enough enrollment, we will run this course. And hopefully you guys sign up if that's of interest, and we will see how it goes and have a lot of fun in that course. It's really exciting new option for us. And then we're going to talk a little bit about CTS, Fine Arts, and Second Languages on the tailcoats of ComTech. So you should have already taken at least a few courses in these areas. You need to register for a minimum of 10 credits in this area for grade 11. So that's usually about 2 classes that will offer you 5 credits in each. That's if you're completing your 5 modules. So those module-based courses like trades, foods, ComTech, design studies, all those courses that you do by module, you need to make sure you get 5 modules passed in there to earn those 5 credits. If you're behind a little bit in credits from grade 10, make sure, like Mrs. Many was saying, that you pick some things that are really interesting to you that you know that you can pull those credits out. You do not get to have a spare in grade 11, so you need these courses. And like Mrs. Many was saying, there are requirements for a diploma, and there are also ways to get some 30 level credits, which are diploma requirements. Make sure you're looking at what you did in grade 10. So if you didn't earn enough modules and you want to do the next level, you might have to redo the 10 level. So for example, if you didn't earn 5 credits in Foods 10, you can't move on to the 20 level. So make sure you make an appointment with us if you have questions, and chat with us about what you can move on to or what you can't move on to, and we'll help you make some selections. Okay, so wrapping up, we've thrown a lot of information at you. By the end of grade 11, you have to have at least 80 credits or more. So you got 40 credits from grade 10 at a minimum, and you're going to get 40 credits in grade 11 at a minimum. That's a full timetable in both grades. If you're not on track for that, it's not necessarily a panic, but it does mean that you're a little bit behind on your 3-year graduation path. So make sure you're meeting with us and making a plan for that. When you go home and you have your video on online course selection, you'll want to make sure that you are selecting an English language arts, a social course, math, science, and then 10 credits of CTS, fine arts, and languages. you cannot have spares again. So make sure that you are selecting 8 courses total and having that full, well-rounded timetable. I think that's about it. If you have questions, hopefully your teachers can help you out a little bit. Again, we can't say it enough. Make an appointment if you need to talk to us. We're happy to help you with this. This is a really important step. Grade 10 went fast and furious, and grade 11 is the year where we're really setting you up for success in post-secondary in the world of work. So thanks for listening. Get a hold of us if you have questions, ask your teachers, and we wish you a happy course selection with hopefully not a lot of glitches. Feel free to help come down to the office and get some help if it doesn't go smoothly for you. And we will let you move on with your class. Have a great day.